Hi, Celeste. Oh, wow. Celeste in the cosmic sky.
Yeah, wow, that's great. Yeah, she's got a beautiful background there.
Yeah, you look like your mom. So lovely. Celeste, I'm really pleased that you're here. Okay, so before we say anything else, Sambao, just give us a brief introduction of who you are and what you do, and what would you like to get from the sessions. And Celeste,
Yes.
we're going to do this every Wednesday at 1 for about half an hour, see how it goes. So we're starting something good and see how it grows. Celeste, so tell us a little bit about you.
I was living in Israel for, okay, should I start from the beginning?
Yeah,
right. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life until now. I've just been sort of felt like I've had no purpose or guidance or whatever in my life. And so I ended up like at an age where I was supposed to be doing something and having some motivation, and I had nothing. And I just went to Israel and for 8 years, and I wasn't able to achieve anything. I'm back home, and I have nothing. I had a lot to think about, and a lot that I haven't dealt with, issues I never dealt with at home. And
yeah,
and it's sort of like something just sparked now, and there's a lot of chain reactions happening in my life. I'm realizing like who I am and exactly where I came from. And
you know, like the article of the hummingbird, what I just wrote, normally are based on real life, mixed with spirituality and energies and business and focus. And so it's not just blah, blah, blah. You know, when you get lost in words and nothing, you haven't achieved anything, I refocus people, right? So I refocus people on the important things. And then people, because you get so distracted with all the demands of the world, your family, the work, the coming and going, the whatever. And then suddenly you go, what am I? What am I doing? And it feels like you are dispersed. So I go, A, B, C. And people go, oh, yes, thank you. And you back at the beginning, and then you start working again and let go of a certain things that perhaps you didn't need, but you thought you needed because somebody told you that you needed them. And then you start thinking, I decide what I need in my life. Thank you so much for your advice. But you know what? Let me just focus and center, because honestly, you're driving me crazy. I love you, but I have to let you go. And it's only casting all these umbilical cords and all these feelings of I owe you, you owe me, I'm guilty, I'm not guilty, I must forgive, I haven't forgiven. It's all these layers, 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 like an onion, and they drain you, and they drag you, and you go, oh, I'm exhausted, what's happening? And it's all this in your head. So I go, stop, breathe, look at the clouds pass. Stay in a place in nature where you can hear water trickle, all the basics. Soothe your spirit. Have a coffee, have a chocolate, have a muffin, have something that some people, a glass of wine, whatever it is, and then center and go, okay, I was getting off, I was getting off, I was going crazy. Right, what do I have that I love? I've got my health, I've got my family. Okay, my mom drives me crazy, my dad, but it doesn't matter. I've got my family. Nobody says it has to be perfect. It's all work in progress. I've got my job. It may not be the perfect job in the world, or I don't get all the money I wanted, but I have something. So you start being grateful for what you have achieved, because we're not starting from zero. And as like someone said, all the mistakes, which mistakes don't exist, have led me here. So it was perfect synchronicity. Like in my article about the hummingbird, I go, how did I realize? Because at that moment, my consciousness was present. I want to say something.
No, I wanted to say I was just going to send something to someone. You know, we're talking about distractions, and they are happening right now. So I'm just throwing my phone away so that nobody distract me.
And I destroyed my phone. So it's being present, not right and not wrong. No, tomorrow and not today. It just doesn't matter. The universe is taking billions of years to create whatever. We are here today. Today is all that matters. Tomorrow I may be dead. And just today is all gone. So I center myself with this. You sit in a place that you're comfortable, you look through the window, or you feel the air on your face, you center, you ground. And when you're grounded, you go, I start again, I start again, I start again. And people say, you are so determined, because there is not another way. Once you are lost somewhere, you can't get anywhere from there. You got to go back to your beginning, to your center. And that is who you are. And not comparing yourself with others or whatever, is who you are. I learned that I had to become my sister, my mother, my father, my brother, my husband, my wife, my daughter, my everything. I had to become my best friend. I have to like me. I can't be through life not liking me, living with the enemy. You're like, what? So if you do that, you've already achieved 80%, because everything else doesn't really matter. And the second thing important, once you like yourself and you center yourself, the third thing is, it doesn't matter what you have achieved or how much money you have made. What matters is that you trigger or tap into something you love doing, and focus on that love that flows. And from that, everything will come. And then we'll get lost again, think, but I haven't made enough money. But if you really think at this very second, if you ask yourself a question, do you have any problems at this second? What is your answer now?
No.
Are you alive? Have you got food in your stomach? Have you got a roof over your head?
Yeah.
You don't have any problems. And in the next second, you don't have any problems. And in the next, because at every stage, the universe brings you what you need that moment. It's on time delivery at that moment. Now, do you have the faith or the patience to say, I know that when I put my foot on that floor, there will be a floor for me to put my foot on.